There we go. It looks disgusting, but it's a humidifier that shoots air up or water up and then it comes back down. So it's gonna look like that. But here's my 6-month review on this product and the problems I had. So when it's out of water, obviously it'll start looking like that. So it's not the best looking thing. It does clean up, but you gotta clean it up. If you keep it wet and then clean it, it'll probably be easier to clean. But if you let it shut off and company comes over, that's what it's gonna look like. And I just cleaned that too. But the water comes straight up and then back down. What's it gonna look like? It's gonna look like that after 5 minutes of use. It has been off for about 24 hours. We're coming out of the season of using this and now we need the dehumidifier. This is just the condition it looks like. It does not have a filter, so I was really curious about how this is gonna hold up over time and what it's gonna look like at the end of the season. I don't think it's looking too bad. It is still working, but I will go over the problems I had with it in a bit. Just wanna see how gummy it is and drop all the pieces on the floor. Water's really clean in there. Still has a little bit of water in there. A little bit of grime right there. I'm putting my finger down there to move the float. The float isn't stuck. There's a float right here that floats up and down. Don't look grimy at all. If you watch my video on my other humidifier, it wasn't as clean as this one. This is pretty impressive. I'm gonna grab right here and pull up, because I forget where it separates at. Okay, it is emptying. It's still plugged in, by the way, too, because I wanted to kick it back on and show you guys it's still working. Let's see what's in the tank. So right where I put it, we've never overflowed it. I do not like the drain port on the front for when it gets this hole right here. I don't like that hole because it's just inconvenient. So when you overfill this, it just drains out the front. So yeah, that's what it looks like on the inside. Oh. It does look like I have a little bit more water. Okay, so I was actually doing something. This one don't have a filter on there either. I know I'm just blabbing on, but I think instead of it coming out this port, when you pour too much water in it, there should be a float that comes up and stops the water. Should stop the water up. This is where I fill it. I fill it right here. Actually, sometimes I pour it through here, but sometimes it ricochets back at me. But I think it should have a float on it that comes up and fills this up instead of coming out that hole. So this water is basically the full meter. Some of the problems I was having, big issue, and sadly it's the one that will stop me from recommending it. That was there because we keep it right there. So this unit pushes it up right away. So if you put on hot, like the heater type of, you got two modes, cool and hot. If you put on hot and on 3 and 2, it pumps so much water, which is great, but it comes back down, soaks the floor, soaks this thing, everything's soaked. So we ran it on cold, which means no heater the entire time. But this one's shooting it straight up nearly, which I'll turn on a little bit and show you guys. Shoots it up straight, which is great. It does look cool at night and during the day. People are like, oh my gosh, what is that? But, made it moldy back there. Guess I need to clean that for sure. Keep that in mind. That's what I'm going to be doing right after this video. Here is the sensor, as far as I know. This thing, full, if you watch my other video, there's one that holds more than this one. It would last a little over 24 hours. This one would last 3 days because it goes up, the water goes up, goes right down onto the sensor and shuts it off. The sensor, I would have to put it at 95%. Oh, no, don't turn on. I would have to put it at 95% because as soon as the water would go up, it'd go on the sensor and say, hey, we're already at 50%, when really it was like at 20. So I had to put it on 95%, so basically it ran the entire time. So really, I don't recommend this unit because of that. If they fixed it somehow, maybe made this water shoot forward with the sensor in the back, that would be better, but it's a very inaccurate humidifier. But if you wanted a humidifier that just stays on all the time and looks really cool, yes. But for them reasons, I cannot recommend this dehumidifier, or humidifier, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and turn it on. There's that 55%, let's shift. pumping some water up there. Hopefully it has enough. Actually, when you know how you drink water and then the next day you didn't drink it all, and there's water in the cup, I would actually pour the water in here, so I wasn't just dumping it down the drain. There, it kicked right on. That's number 3 on. With the light, everything still works. You can turn the warm back on. Everything still works. It's just, see how it's coming back down right here? Depending on if I'm talking or not. Now it's going out down the back. It's going to go right down to that sensor and just, it'll shut it off within time. Not right now, but yeah, this tank should be gone in less than 2 days, and it'll go 3 days easy. I'll pull that back like that and show you guys. Yeah, it's going up about this high and it's just coming back down, and that's on cold. Oh, it's on warm, but it takes a really long time to heat up, which is great. That's better than like a really instant heat, which uses a lot of electricity. I heard it kick on and off right there, so it is still working on that because we didn't really use the heat. But it's coming down, landing right on the ground. You've seen the mold behind there. Mold I can clean, of course. All the buttons still work. But I had to, 95 is as high as you can go. There's 95. That'll run almost continuous. Or you hit this, and 0. I don't know what it does on that. Does it just shut off? Okay, so that's just continuous. But yeah, it's all coming right back down, if you can see that. Actually, on cold, it doesn't really make the floor wet, but that is still coming down right onto that sensor and shutting the unit off. And as you can see, it's starting to make this all wet looking, so that way I'm actually leaving this on so that all gets wet, and then I can clean it, put it away for the summer. But I don't recommend it for my use, but I now have told you guys what the issues are, and maybe you guys can use it. Maybe you can have a fan that blows past it in your basement or wherever you're putting it. But yeah, thanks for watching. That's my 6-month review on this product. Link will be in the description below. Thanks for watching.